There's an old saying that goes that helping someone may not change the world, but it can change the world for that one person. Now, that principle was recently demonstrated right here in the quiet and historic Welby neighborhood of unincorporated Adams County, and it happened between a resident and the Adams County Community Development Department. And it all started right here in this house, where a simple check of an aging roof led to a life-changing and, more importantly, life-improving relationship between county government and citizen.
You're lost. You don't know who to call. The hospital bills and everything got so humongous on us. Just a few hundred here, a few hundred there, and pretty soon you're in this horrible boat and there ain't no way to turn around at that point.
Donald Reed Duba has never asked for anything in his life. However, as time has gone by, he has found himself in more and more need than he ever thought.
We always contributed and everything, and I was devastated when this happened to my wife. She was very active, hard-working gal, and to see her in that condition, it just kind of rips my heart to pieces.
Duba has lived in Welby for decades, and though retired, is essentially still employed full-time at home, taking care of his wife, who has late-stage Parkinson's disease coupled with dementia, and as a result, needs around-the-clock care, something Donald faithfully provides to the best of his ability, but in many areas falls short.
You don't know what to do. It's just, it's devastating while you're trying to deal with your loved one and then trying to figure out how can I go do this or who do I call for this.
But help was soon on the way, with the help of some talented employees with Adams County Community and Economic Development.
While I was inspecting his roof, I was walking around the exterior of his home, and he came on out and we were talking about his re-roof and how it looked, and he was telling me the weather's been really hot lately. I said, yeah, it has, and he said this weather really affects my wife. She has late-stage Parkinson's disease, and this heat is, really plays a toll on her.
I was just having such a hard day, and I said, I can't get no help in that.
And I said, well, is there something wrong with your AC, or do you not have air conditioning? And he said, oh, we have a swamp cooler, but it's pretty much on its last legs.
And she said, I know and the county is here to help you, and I'll put you in with, try to start setting you up with the right people.
Told him I couldn't promise him anything, but at least he could look into it. And he went on to tell me that that was the best news he's heard in a while.
Adams County Community Development.
I did a phone conversation with him. We found that he more than qualified. We started working with contractors. We got an air conditioning unit, not on the roof, not a swamp cooler, but an actual air conditioning unit for the whole house. That was put in very quickly, within 24 hours.
But the transition from an old swamp cooler to new energy-efficient air conditioning was just the beginning for Mr. Duba.
We also worked on getting a new water heater for him.
He went on to tell me how he went to the food bank recently, and I asked him, I said, well, you're not without right now, are you? And he said, no, we're okay right now. And I said, okay, because if you are, you let me know and we'll see what we can do.
So we set him up with all of the organizations so that he would not have to worry about income and food.
I talked to Rayleen and Gia, the permit technicians, and the next day I came into work and they had 2 sacks of groceries for me to take over to Mr. Reed's house.
I told her I'd donate some food, and Gia said she would donate food.
I think me and Rayleen just didn't really think twice about it. We just found out they needed help, we just did it, and heard that they were doing good and got some more assistance, so we felt really awesome about it.
From a roof inspection to a new air conditioner, even new ductwork and a new water heater, not to mention food assistance, the fingerprints of the Adams County Community and Economic Development Department can be found all over the Duba household now, something which Donald says himself he's very grateful for.
In that sense, after almost 4 years, it's just wonderful to have some kind of real help.
And from the county's point of view, the feeling is mutual.
A lot of times we have to deliver bad news, not just in our department, but code enforcement, otherwise front counter as well. And it's nice to impact someone's life in a positive way and make their day, make them smile.
It's always great to have that ability to help somebody. It's just a passion.
I don't think a lot of people are aware of the programs we have. We're always running into something. Not always, thankfully, with sickness and health issues, but it's nice to know that as an inspector I have an avenue I can use, a resource here at Adams County to give to the customer.
We can do sewer lines, we can do windows, we do roofs, we do electrical. It's a very unique program, and Adams County is one of the tops. It makes you feel like you've done something good for society, and it keeps you rolling.
It takes a burden off your mind.